Hello and welcome to Board Game Cavern's How to Play Captain Sonar video. We've had a viewer named Chris. Hey Chris. Chris just bought the Captain Sonar game and now he wants to learn how to play it. So the good news is setup is relatively quick. In the box you're going to get 8 markers. You're going to get your 2 transparency sheets for your radar operator. You're listening in on the enemy. You're going to get 2 big, beautiful divider screens that break all the way out, and you're going to use these to block the other side so they can't see your maps when you're playing on 2 sides of a table. There are 2 of these. Here's the other one. And they will get you in the mood for the submarine warfare that's about to take place. The other thing is you're going to get a huge stack of these. These are all the different maps. You got your blue and your yellow, and they correspond. The blue is one side of the table, and the yellow is the other side. And they also have light and dark sides. So if you choose to play turn by turn, it's going to be the light side, the light yellow, light blue. And if you choose real time, you'll have the darker blue side. So as you can see, turn by turn is a smaller map. It takes a lot longer, but it's a really good way and the only way to learn what your position does and how you work together as a team to find that other submarine. And when you're playing real time, it's a lot faster, so there's a lot more going on. It's a lot bigger map, lots more islands to get around. Pretty cool. So if you're going to play, these maps are Alpha, Bravo, Echo. They go all the way down here. If you get down to the Delta, Delta has icebergs, and Echo has mines that you can set off. But that's advanced theory. So your first game, you want to grab the Alpha maps, 1, 2, 3, 4, blue, and then you find the corresponding 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's find these here. Alpha maps. Alpha, there's Bravo. Bravo, 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 Alpha. Okay, you find your 4 Alpha, and you are ready to go. Now let's go through these one at a time, and I'll show you how they interact with the game. Okay, you've got your captain, first mate, radio operator, and engineer. These are the 4 positions and jobs that people are going to be doing on the ship. So the captain's the main one. He's deciding the course. So the first thing the captain does is behind the screen, because it's hidden, you're going to put an X where your submarine is right now. Okay? Then the captain is going to not announce, he's going to point and let his crew know that he's going a certain direction. So he can go anywhere he wants right away at the beginning, but as the ship breaks down, it's going to influence where he can go or where he should go. So he's going to go north. Now as he goes north, he goes one dot any direction. That allows the first mate to start to enable any of these systems. So if you want to drop a mine, you put a little line there. And once he gets 2 lines going on, say the captain then goes west, doesn't really matter, and he wants to do the mine, he does that. Now the mine is ready to drop. Now he say, mine is ready, captain. And then the captain can drop the mine on the next turn. And once the captain drops the mine, which is an M, say if I want to drop a mine here, I would erase these. And you can start building other things. Use your sonar, use your torpedo. Silence is a great weapon in this arsenal. So in this case, that's how the first mate is working. Now the engineer, probably most important besides the captain part of this, well, they're all important. That's the best part of this game. So I call it reverse engineering, because the engineer is actually breaking the ship instead of fixing the ship like an engineer. So if our captain says he wants to go north, first mate decides which one he wants to start to work on to get it all systems ready for weaponry and or sonar. And then because he went north, you see these 4 quadrants, west, north, south, east. In the north quadrant, because he went north, every time he moves a direction, the engineer has to destroy one of these symbols. And what he destroys is very important. So if he goes north, and I see that the first mate is trying to enable the mine, that's this little red symbol, I don't want to cross off any of these red symbols, because once one of these is crossed off, you can't use the mine until you get rid of that X. So we want to keep that open. So we would do damage in the north. We would probably do it like here, because we won't be doing drone or sonar at this moment. And then if the captain goes north again, and he wants, first mate wants to do the mine, he would do that. The mine is ready. He says, mine is ready, captain.
drops the M wherever he wants to in this space, and then because he went north again, I have to do damage in the north again. And I want to keep my mines not damaged right now, so I'll probably go here. Now, this is the most important part of the game. Your ship can self-heal. These circuits, you get the yellow circuit, gray circuit, and orange circuit. If you can convince the captain to go north again, cross this off, and then convince him to go east, cross this off, he goes east, then you've destroyed the entire circuit and you get to erase them all. You've healed that circuit. So that's one way to get rid of X's. Another way is, that's the non-damaging way to get rid of them. If you're stuck and you really need to get rid of some X's, say you got some here, another thing you can do is convince your captain to help you destroy an entire circuit. So, if he goes north like 2 more times, he's destroyed the whole circuit. Then you say damage, and you do 1 damage to yourself. You have 4 hit points on your sub, but then you get to erase all these. So that helps you a lot, because that gives you a lot more leeway as far as movement. So that's another way to do it. That is a damaged way. Another way is these nuclear symbols. You can always cross off, say he went west, and you don't want to cross off any of those, so maybe you want to go here. Now, once all these nuclear symbols are crossed off, you can erase all the damage, all the damage, and you have to say damage and give yourself one hit. So you've damaged the ship with your nuclear chicanery. So that is how this works. The circuits can self-heal if you manage to damage all of the things in one circuit, or if you damage everything in a certain direction, you'll take a hit and you can heal, or if you destroy all the nuclear symbols, then you can erase everything and take a hit. The best way to get rid of these is to surface. Now if you surface, you actually have to announce what quadrant you're in, and then if you're playing turn by turn, the other team gets to take 3 extra turns to try to come and find you while you heal. But the good news is you erase all your damage. If you're playing real time, you have to have each member of these 4 parts of your sub here, you have to have each member draw in between the white lines as fast as they can, and then they pass it over and somebody else does this part, and somebody else does this, and somebody else does this, all 4, and then they have to get it checked by the other team, and then they can dive again. So instead of 3 turns, when you're doing real time, you just draw these little lines around the ships. Also, a very important part of your submarine is the radio operator, and this is almost an independent job. You're going to have your see-through sheet here, and you're going to try to listen to the other team, and when they say north or west or east, you're going to be like, I don't know, maybe I'll start them here, and then if they said north, I'd be like, well, okay, they went like that, and then I can try to figure out where they are. And then if they go east, I know they're not here, because you can't go through an island, so they might be here. And then if they go north, oh, they're not there, so they must be maybe over here, something like that. So you're going to keep the captain informed on where you think they are. And the best part is then you use your mines, your torpedoes, to fire a torpedo and take them out. And that is the amazingness that is Captain Sonar. Cavern.